Hey everybody, this is Joe Murphy from Allegheny Immigration Group. I've got some important updates about the Liberian Green Card Program. I actually have two important updates, but before I get into those, I want to remind you that our Liberian Green Card Special is still running through the end of May. We had to extend it for Corona, but it's got to end on May 31st. That special's $3,000. It includes preparation and filing of the application for Green Card based on the Liberian Green Card Program, preparation and filing of the work permit based on Liberian Green Card. It includes all legal fees, and it includes all filing fees. So this is a great deal. I really strongly encourage you to take advantage of it, but you have to act fast. This special ends on May 31st. The only thing that's not included is the immigration medical. You have to go to an immigration doctor for that. I can't do a medical, I'm a lawyer. My name is Joe Murphy. I'm a lawyer with Allegheny Immigration Group. Our office number is 412-521-2000. My cell, text, and WhatsApp are all the same number, 412-973-3442. My paralegals are April and Amanda. They are the women behind the man, and they make sure the work of this office is of the highest quality, and you deserve nothing less. My main office is in Pittsburgh, but I practice all over the United States. Immigration law is federal law. It's the same everywhere, and that means I can represent people all over the country. In fact, I'll be visiting Brooklyn Park, Minneapolis, starting on May 19th to meet with new and existing clients and go over important projects like Liberian Green Card, Liberian asylum claims, and other important and exciting immigration benefits. If you'd like to meet with me when I'm in Minneapolis, you've got to call my office. That number is 412-521-2000. Call my office and get on the schedule. Those in-person consultations are always very popular. People like to meet me in person. We have a lot of fun. Because of that, the schedule fills up very, very rapidly. You've got to call my office and get on the schedule. My time in Minneapolis will be limited. And if you don't get on the schedule, I may not be able to have time with you. I encourage you to share these videos on social media. We're a small outfit and we could use the help. You could also be helping someone else out with their immigration issues. I also encourage you to follow our Allegheny Immigration Group Facebook page and our Allegheny Immigration Group YouTube channel. You'll see videos like this there, videos about Liberian Green Card Program, Liberian asylum claims, and other important immigration topics. All right, now getting into the Liberian Green Card updates, we're seeing a lot of action in two particular places. One is on the medical exam, and the other issue is on proving continuous physical presence. The medical exam has been the subject of a lot of confusion because there have been changes in how long a medical exam is good for. In the old days, the medical exam was good for a year. Under the new rules, a medical exam has to be filed within 60 days of the date the doctor signs it. If you file it after that, it's going to be rejected. If you file within 60 days of the doctor's signature, the medical is then good for 2 years. We've been telling people to file first, wait for a receipt, and if you get a receipt, say receipt 12345 for your Liberian Green Card filing, send in your medical after that and say add it to file 12345. The Liberian Green Card Program is still a relatively new program. USCIS hasn't worked out all the details yet. They don't even know if they're going to do interviews yet. Guidance on their website says USCIS may conduct interviews. They may interview everybody in the Liberian Green Card Program, nobody in the Liberian Green Card Program, or just some people. But what they're telling us now is whether the person is going to be interviewed tells us a lot about how they want the medical submitted. If they're going to interview you, they want you to bring the medical to the interview. If, on the other hand, they're not going to interview you, they're going to send you an RFE, a request for evidence, and that RFE or request for evidence will have instructions on how to mail in your medical. We are still telling people applying for the Liberian Green Card to wait on the medical file first. You can send your medical in with your application. It's important that you make sure everything else in that Liberian Green Card application is complete before you go get the medical exam, because you'll only have 60 days to get that into USCIS and for it to get on the desk of the officer who's going to examine your application. So make sure that the medical is the last thing you do before filing. The next thing is a continuous presence requirement of the Liberian Green Card Program. To qualify for the Liberian Green Card, you have to prove that you're a Liberian national, that you've been continuously present in the United States since November 20th, 2014, that you have no more than 180 days outside the United States since November 20th, 2014, that you have no aggravated felonies, no more than one crime of moral turpitude, and that you're otherwise admissible. There's been a lot of hay made lately about the continuous presence requirement. In the Liberian Green Card Program instructions, they give examples of things you can use to prove continuous presence. I've got the list right here. Your passport pages, I-94 records, income tax records, mortgages, insurance premiums, utility bills, birth and marriage records, death certificates, bank records, school records, social security records, draft records, even car registrations or union cards. In most of the programs we've worked with a continuous presence requirement, we would just submit a copy of all pages of the applicant's passport, and that passport would show when they entered the United States and presumably that they hadn't been anywhere else. In fact, the instructions of the Liberian Green Card list that as the first thing on their list of examples. Copy of the applicant's passport with non-immigrant visa, admission, or parole stamp. For whatever reason, in the Liberian program, that's not enough, and they're sending us these requests for evidence asking for more information, and they're sending us that whole list. I'm going to to put one up on the screen and show you what it looks like. But these are what you're going to get. And again, they provide that whole list of things that you can use. And again, passport's the first thing on it. But they seem to want more than just the passport stamps in the Liberian Green Card Program. I am notifying all my clients that we're going to need more than the passport to prove continuous presence, and you should be aware of that too. If you have a case with me, or if you have filed or are planning to file on your own or with some other lawyer, that passport page is not going to be enough, and you're going to need to supply more than that. The good news is they give you plenty of time on these. This particular one was received today, which is May 11th, and it doesn't have a due date until August. So you get about 3 months to get this extra documentation together. I don't suggest that you wait the whole 3 months. Get it in as soon as you can, but it looks like they're wanting much more than just the passport page. But it is important to remember that your passport pages are not going to be enough, at least in the Liberian Green Card Program. And if you're going to apply in the Liberian Green Card Program, that passport page is great. You should submit that, but you're going to need to submit more than that, and that would be things like that list, draft records, union dues, checking accounts, and things of that nature. If you have questions or concerns about proving continuous presence or any other aspect of the Liberian Green Card Program, call me. My name is Joe Murphy. I'm a lawyer with Allegheny Immigration Group. My office number is 412-521-2000. My cell, text, and WhatsApp are all the same number, 412-973-3442. People call me all the time, and you can too. Don't hesitate to call me. I'm always happy to hear from clients. I love what I do, and I'm happy to talk about it. Speaking of which, I want to remind you about our Liberian Green Card special, and that's still running till the end of May. It's $3,000 out the door, complete. Liberian Green Card application, work permit based on Liberian Green Card application, all legal fees and all filing fees, $3,000. The only thing that's not included is the medical exam. You have to go to an immigration doctor for that, but everything else we'll take care of for you. One low fee, $3,000. Allegheny Immigration Group, 412-521-2000. My name is Joe Murphy. My cell, text, and WhatsApp are all the same number, 412-973-3442. So that's my quick rundown on these two new, interesting, and a little bit irritating aspects of the Liberian Green Card Program. I have been and will be making videos like this throughout the Liberian Green Card Program, supporting you, giving you guidance, so to speak, quarterbacking the program. I'm here to support you through the Liberian Green Card Program. If you'd like to talk to me, feel free to call my cell, 412-973-3442. On behalf of everyone here at Allegheny Immigration Group, I really do thank you for your time, and I appreciate you watching. I hope to hear from you.